Hey guys, just gonna show a few escapes from the mount that aren't your traditional mount escapes, like your trap and roll and your elbow escapes. Just a couple little, a little series escapes. This has been one of my favorite escapes recently. So I'm gonna start with the most fundamental one. So if Jason's on top of me, and as I start turning to my side, he wants to modify his mount, where his foot comes up, his knee comes up to my head, and then now this is a really bad spot for me. A lot of attacks can happen. But when I start to turn, there's an opportunity for me to make an escape. So as I start turning, when his leg comes up, I take my top arm, I thread underneath, and I go here. My elbow is tight, my arm is underneath like this, okay? From here, I can't open my arm because this will open up triangles. There's no triangle for him to get when my elbow's tight because I put my top arm through. If I put my bottom arm through, I'm in a lot of danger to get triangle. Okay, so the top arm is okay. When I go to make this move, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna bridge off my foot, extending my arm to get him to put his hands on the mat. As I bridge, he goes forward, I'm turning, and I'm looking for this opposite foot. Once I grab this foot, my head comes in, he no longer can turn and sprawl on me. So from here I pull, and I drive. So again, I turn, his foot comes up, my arm comes underneath, I'm bridging off my foot, moving him up, turning, and I'm looking right for this foot. The guy's not just gonna stay in the turtle, he's gonna try to turn and square up with you. When I keep this foot, that makes it harder. I'm driving my head and finishing the move. Now, that's the basic move. I've been using that a lot lately with the elbow escape. Now here's a couple other moves. When I'm here, sometimes when I go to turn, his knee will come up, but I'll manage to slide my leg underneath. Now I could use this to go back to my guard, to enter X guard and all these other little positions, but here's two basic moves. So my knee comes in, I'm gonna take my top arm, I'm gonna go underneath. Now I can't use my arm to prop him up, so I'm gonna jam my butt into him. So I jam my knee into his butt. As I jam my knee into his butt, that moves him up. My hand goes down to his ankle. My other hand here is holding his hip. Okay, from here, when I go to sweep him, I'm gonna plant on the ground, lift up, and then drive back. Now we got another sweep, so that's another one. Another option. The leg comes over, my knee comes in. I start trying to make my move, having trouble sweeping him. So I lift. Now this one's one of my favorites. This one's very powerful. I'm feeding the leg under and then triangling. Now, if your opponent tries to stay there, you'll attack his leg. He'll feel the pressure. He'll tap out from the pressure there. So he's gonna go with it. I don't need my hands. I will use my hands, but I don't need them. As I start driving my knee, he's gonna go with the move. Now make sure that when I come up, I don't keep it entangled. I unravel. So as I come up, I unravel, and then I go back into some kind of control. Okay. So again. I'm in the mount, I go to turn, he makes some space, my knee goes underneath. I move him up, I make my move. I want the first move, doesn't work. I lift, I'm feeding, I'm triangling. From here, I'm driving, he goes to fall, I'm stepping out, I'm coming back up into some form of position. Now, at any time you're ever underneath somebody with that little butterfly hook, you can always go back to the first move. So I turn, his knee comes up, I get my knee here, I'm trying all the moves, it's not working, I can't feed everything. I can always go back underneath with taking that top arm to swim back through. So hopefully you guys like it. Thank you.